Are you sick of driving an all-wheel drive car? Maybe you're sick of watching your friends do burnouts and drifting circles around you, because I most certainly was. That's where xDelete comes in. xDelete is an app that for a total of $150, you can actually switch your car from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. It's available on Android and Apple platforms, so you can do it on your phone, your tablet, your iPad, whatever you got. It'll work. You also need a adapter because you're going to have to plug into your OBD2 port, whether it be wired or wireless. You can do it. I'm actually using my wireless MHD OBD2 adapter, and I'm using an iPhone. And through that, we can switch between all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. And how this is done by basically electronically disengaging the clutch in your transfer case, so that power basically only gets sent to your rear wheels. This is good because it actually allows for various fun activities. You get no more, I should say, all-wheel drive understeer characteristics. Basically, maybe it's just Xdrive, but you do have a lot of understeer with the all-wheel drive. Just makes the car feel a lot more free, a lot more floating, you know? Just a lot more spirited driving, I guess you could say. Also, you get the best of both worlds. You can switch between it as many times as you want, all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. You can do burnouts. You can do drifting now. You can be the one doing drifts around your friends. Let's say something fails on your all-wheel drive system in your old clapped-out BMW, and you don't want to fix it because it just doesn't make sense. It costs way too much. You can just disable the all-wheel drive system and go rear-wheel drive. Additionally, I just want to mention this is available on pretty much all of the 3 Series chassis, a lot of the F Series, and some of the 5 Series, and a lot of other makes and models. If you guys want to know whether or not your car is compatible, just go over to xdelete.app, and there'll be a drop-down box. You can punch in your year, make, and model, and it'll tell you whether or not your car is compatible. So I think it's a pretty good bang for your buck, and it's also not going to damage any of your components, so it's safe to use. There's no extra warning lights on the dash or anything. So yeah. I'm actually going to walk you guys through the whole process now. I'm going to show you how I'm going to flash the car. I'm going to do it through my phone. And we're going to go out. We're going to have some fun. So now you guys are going to see we are in my cellular device. And I currently have xDrive on. We're going to go ahead and shut it off. But then you can also switch to... It has a few cool features like Sport, Snow, and then Custom, which is where you can actually split... Well, you can pretty much decide what you want. So if you want 30% in the rear and 70% in the front for whatever reason, you can go ahead and do that, which I think is a really cool feature. So to do this, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that my phone is in airplane mode. And in my case, I have a wireless OBD2 connector, so you can see my phone is actually connected to my MHD adapter. So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn the car on. Full power. You're going to want to shut all your accessories off, shut your lights off. You do not need a battery charger to do this because the flash is actually really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut xDrive off. And then we're going to go ahead and just hit flash. It's going to pop up. There's going to be a message that says set your phone to flight mode and lock your driver's seatbelt. I have done both. My driver's seatbelt is also locked. So we're going to go ahead and go continue. And this is where the magic starts. Disabling xDrive. No more sissy pants mode. So during this process, you are going to see a bunch of lights pop up on your dash. This is pretty normal. Nothing to worry about. This process usually takes, I'm going to say 30 seconds, not even. That was actually really fast. It's done already. So it's going to say, please turn off your ignition and press OK. So I'm going to shut my ignition off. Click OK. It's going to ask me to wait 10 seconds, which I will do. And now we're going to go ahead and turn the ignition back on. And we are going to click OK. It's going to clear the fault codes from the modules. And if it successfully worked, it's going to tell us. Success. Xdrive was successfully disabled. Enjoy your rear-wheel drive car. So we're just going to do a quick little burn ski to show you guys that the car really is rear-wheel drive. And yeah, I'm not going to burn all the rubber off, but we're just going to get the rear wheels spinning a little bit. Definitely rear-wheel drive. Definitely felt like a rear-wheel drive car. That was with traction control off. One thing I do want to mention, if you are only used to driving an all-wheel drive car, obviously, you know, you hold your traction control button for 5 seconds. That's complete no assistance mode. Make sure you're ready for it, because I'll be honest, there's been a few times I've had the button, you know, traction control off, and rear-wheel drive is a different animal. It's a lot harder to control, and you just kind of got to be like on top of it. But overall, it makes for such a fun experience. The car is like, the steering feels so much lighter overall. Like the front end just feels like, it feels like a rear-wheel drive car. So badass! Oh my god! Just coming around that corner. Feels like it just like, and honestly, I will say, I think this is one of the best mods you can do to your car. Like, for the price point, the amount of fun you're gonna have, it's gonna put a smile on your face. It like changes your car. And then when winter rolls around, you know, just hit the flick of the switch. Maybe not even winter. Maybe you want to drive rear-wheel drive in winter, but you know, let's say you're going to the mountains or something, you know, you're going on a sketchy road. You want that extra all-wheel drive security. Well, I should say safety that all-wheel drive has. You know, comparing all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive is hard. Like, rear-wheel drive has its benefits for fun activities, but all-wheel drive is just not even comparable to rear-wheel drive. It's so much more fun. So, yeah. I think we're gonna do a little poll here, and then we're gonna end this video. So, don't forget to like, comment. I love hearing your guys' opinion and your feedback. And maybe consider subscribing.